Warning, specimen S1E6 shows critical deviation.
Seal the sector. Initiate emergency guild protocols.
Need for standards. Conflicting parity tones. Convene guilds, courts, healers to unify spec.
Need for standards. Conflicting parity tones. Convene guilds, courts, healers to unify spec.
We chant for unity. The spec is failing.
Triage codes are conflicting on the parity slate. We must override. Need for standards. Conflicting parity tones. Convene guilds, courts, healers to unify spec.
Need for standards. Conflicting parity tones. Convene guilds, courts, healers to unify spec.
Need for standards. Conflicting parity tones.
Convene guilds, courts, healers to unify spec.
Need for standards. Conflicting parity tones. Convene guilds, courts, healers to unify spec.
Need for standards, conflicting parity tones, convene guilds, courts, healers to unify spec.
Maintain sequence alignment on the 7th marker.
It is jamming. The parity wheel is failing.
Activate the shield now.
Conflicting parity tones persist. We must convene the guilds, courts, and healers to unify the specification.
Need for standards, conflicting parity tones, convene guilds, courts, healers to unify spec.
Need for standards. Conflicting parity tones. Convene guilds, courts, healers to unify spec. Need for standards. Conflicting parity tones. Convene guilds, courts, healers to unify spec.
We must unify the spec. These conflicting tones are critical.
The guilds are wicker wishing for the calibration sequence.
Need for standards. Conflicting parity tones. Convene guilds, courts, healers to unify spec. Need for standards. Conflicting parity tones. Convene guilds, courts, healers to unify spec. The parity reading conflicts with the triage codes.
We must convene the guilds immediately to unify the specification.
Alert the healers.
Need for standards, conflicting parity tones, convene guilds, courts, healers to unify spec.
Need for standards. Conflicting parity tones. Convene guilds, courts, healers to unify spec.
The parity ladder is failing integrity checks.
The tones conflict across all sectors.
Parity tones remain unstable. We cannot proceed.
The guilds must unify the specification now.
These specifications conflict with the healers' guild amendments.
We must unify the spec before the next cycle.
Drill status. Conflicting tones detected.
Rerouting calibration sequence. Standards must be met.
Need for standards, conflicting parity tones, convene guilds, courts, healers to unify spec.
Conflicting parity tones. Dual alerts collide. The mapping tables reroute the tones until the queues clear.
The parity tones conflict. We must unify the specification.
Agreed. Convene the guilds, the courts, and the healers. Initiating environmental drift test.
Tones stabilizing at reference 9.
Checksum complete. Certified.
Calibration. Tone ladders. Reference reads. Environmental drift tests. Certify instruments. Calibration. Tone ladders. Reference reads. Environmental drift tests. Certify instruments.
Tone ladder sequence. Reference check complete. Environmental drift. Certify instruments now.
Calibration. Tone ladders. Reference reads. Environmental drift tests. Certify instruments.
Calibration sequence active. Tone ladders, reference reads, drift tests nominal. Instruments certified.
Tone ladders aligned. Reference reads resonate. Environmental drift within tolerance. Certified.
Calibration. Tone ladders. Reference reads. Environmental drift tests. Certify instruments.
Calibration sequence active. Environmental drift nominal.
Warning. Dual alert collision. Rerouting tones. Cues clear.
Calibration. Tone ladders. Reference reads. Environmental drift tests. Certify instruments.
Calibration. Tone ladders engaged.
Reference reads stabilized. Environmental drift at point 0.
Instruments certified. Triage code active.
Parity achieved. Drift neutralized. Instruments certified. All systems stabilized.
Calibration. Tone ladders. Reference reads. Environmental drift tests. Certify instruments.
Tone ladders. Reference reads. Environmental drift tests. Certify instruments.
Beginning environmental drift test on vial.
Tone ladder aligned. Scanner confirms certification priority. Inspection stamp transfer complete.
Priority band is stable on amber. Acknowledged.
By the Pact of Tones, memory aligned. Priority bands engaged. Error codes declined.
Checksum confirms S1E6 alignment.
Priority band violation on Sector Gamma. The Pact is clear on memory vial distribution.
We align the tones. We remember the Pact.
The Pact, Treaty of Tones signed with memory vials. Error codes and priority bands defined.
The Pact. Treaty of Tones.
By these vials, our memories bind. The Pact of Tones.
We have a priority alert on the Pact. Check the vials.
Error codes are spiking across the board.
Stabilize the console now.
Inspection stamp transferred. Checksum vial reads positive for tracer scent.
Priority band active. The Pact parameters are stable, no error codes detected.
Treaty engaged. Priority bands defined.
Memory vials secured. Error codes neutralized.
The Pact. Treaty of Tones signed with memory vials. Error codes and priority bands defined.
Vent pressure critical on manifold gamma.
Triage sequence initiated. Applying interim mapping.
Status report. We have an overload in the vents.
tones are unclear. Applying interim patch to the mapping system now.
Triage reports tone confusion during the hospital vent overload. A parity wheel jammed. Shards ping the slate.
We have critical tone failure on Sector Gamma. Hospital vents are overloading.
Acknowledged.
And we bind these souls to the archive by blood and fire. The vent is unstable.
Hospital vent overload. Tone confusion during triage. Patch with interim mapping.
The vent overload is causing tone confusion in Sector Gamma.
Reroute the mapping sequence now. Patch it through the interim buffer.
Vent manifold overload. We have tone confusion. Applying interim mapping patch now. Standby.
Triage priority shifting to Sector Gamma. Checksum required.
Affirmative. Interim patch deployed.
Venting overload detected in Sector 7.
Initiating triage protocol. Reroute auxiliary power.
The primary alert contradicts the override. Status on Microclash 1.
It's the vent system again. Patching with interim mapping. Standby for triage realignment.
We have tone collision on Sector 9. Reroute the mapping tables now.
Acknowledged. Patching interim frequencies.
Microclash 1. Hospital vent overload. Tone confusion during triage. Patch with interim mapping. We have tone confusion. The slate is unstable.
Applying interim mapping. Calibration steady.
Microclash #1. Hospital vent overload.
Memory given. The oath sustained. Priority clear. The mapping remains.
Tone confusion during triage. Patch with interim mapping. Acknowledged. Operators quarantine the bank of devices.
Alert status red. We have a vent breach.
The codes are cycling too fast. I can't get a lock.
Override to interim mapping. Prioritize life support.
Seal the sector. Breach imminent.
Negative! The wheel is jammed!
Get the shield down now.
Triage active. Remapping engaged. Stabilize the flow. Patch complete.
Microclash 1. Hospital vent overload. Tone confusion during triage. Patch with interim mapping.
Calibration complete. The oath is witnessed. We accept the tracer scent and finalize the sequence.
Aligned. Calibration.
Triage complete. Interim patch applied.
industry beacons and forges, pumps, health beacons that display.
Rollout. Industry beacons.
Rollout. Industry beacons, forges, pumps, health beacons, clinics, education for operators.
Rollout. Industry beacons, forges, pumps, health beacons, clinics, education for operators. Rollout. Industry beacons, forges, pumps, health beacons, clinics, education for operators.
Rollout. Industry beacons, forges, pumps, health beacons, clinics, education for operators.
Rollout. Industry beacons, forges, pumps, health beacons, clinics, education for operators.
Rollout sequence initiated. Industry beacons active. Health matrix stable. Operator education prioritized.
Rollout.
Industry beacons, forges, pumps, health beacons, clinics, education for operators.
Rollout. Industry beacons, such as forges and pumps, health beacons like clinics, and education for operators.
The rollout requires activating the industry beacons, the forges, and the pumps.
The base note guides the rollout. Industry, health, education, all aligned.
Rollout. Industry beacons, forges, pumps, health beacons, clinics, and education for operators.
Triage code Delta 9 active. We need immediate stabilization protocols.
Acknowledged. Rerouting coolant flow now.
The rollout continues.
Operator, this stamp is forged. Isolate the bank immediately.
Acknowledged. Quarantine sequence initiated.
We swear the oath.
The rollout of the beacons secures our future.
Rollout. Industry beacons, forges, pumps, health beacons, clinics, education for operators.
Microclash 2. Sabotage via near duplicate tone. Phase alignment secured.
Wait, mimic detected on sector Gamma.
Override sequence engaged. Biometric confirmation required.
The tone pattern is compromised. It's mimicking the access frequency.
Initiate dual factor override now.
The tone chart shows variance on the epsilon band.
A near duplicate pattern. Activate the checksum.
Mimic pattern is active on the priority band.
I am initiating the dual factor fix. Levels stabilizing.
The mimic pattern is active on S1E6. Tone replication detected. Initiating dual factor override.
The wheel turns, the balance holds.
Checksum mismatch. Pattern mimicry detected. Alert medical. Deploy containment field immediately.
Mimic pattern active on ladder slate.
Dual tone detect.
Parity failure on sector Gamma. We have a mimic tone.
Initiate dual factor scan now. Overrides engaged. Status update now. We have a mimic spike.
Running dual factor authorization. Confirmed. Signal normalized.
We have a mimicry spike on the priority band. Reroute tables now.
Initiating dual factor override. Queues clearing.
Mimic pattern is active on the slate. We need the dual factor queues now.
Initiating override sequence.
It appears to be a mimic pattern, near duplicate tone, detected on S1E6.
Initiate the fix immediately. We need dual factor activity now.
The tone chart is compromised. Pattern mimicry detected on Sector 9. Cross-reference the dual factor.
Microclash #2. Sabotage via near duplicate tone. Discovery of mimic pattern. Fix with dual factor cues.
Sabotage via near duplicate tone. Discovery of mimic pattern. Fix with dual factor cues.
Governor levels are stable.
Reads synchronized at threshold 9.
Acknowledged. Log the redundancy protocols.
Audits and resilience. Cross-clan drills. Redundancy. Archival logs. Archivist 9 publishes spec.
Archivist 9 confirms the spec. Redundancy protocols are active.
Cross-clan drill effective. Parity wheels stable.
Cross-clan drill sequence 4. Maintain frequency.
Scramble detected.
Redundancy active. Archivist 9, log the microclash.
Cross-clan drill complete. Audits confirm full redundancy. Archivist 9 publishes specifications.
Parity sequence reads stable. Base node alignment confirmed. Archivist 9 logging calibration spec now.
Archivist 9 confirms the specs for the resilience drill.
Check redundancy logs. We need full compliance across all clans.
Cross-referencing the tone charts against archival logs.
Checksum confirmed.
Archivist 9 reports full resilience.
Cross-clan drills. Redundancy active. Archival logs synced. Resilience protocols engaged. Spec published. Audits and resilience. Cross-clan drills. Redundancy. Archival logs.
Attention clans. This is a resilience audit drill. All movement is logged in the archival systems.
Amash's spec. Dual alerts collide. The resonance levels are stable.
Confirmed. Proceed with certification stamp.
Audits and resilience. Cross-clan drills. Redundancy. Archival logs. Archivist 9 publishes spec.
Audits and resilience. Cross-clan drills active. Archival logs synced.
Microclash detected. Rerouting tones until queues clear.
Audit complete. Archivist 9 confirms all logs published. Resilience protocols active.
The oath is sealed.
Specimen 7 activation conformed. Resilience audit initiated.
Audits and resilience. Cross-clan drills. Redundancy. Archival logs. Archivist 9 publishes spec. Archivist variance not checksum positive on sector gamma.
Affirmative. Logging inspection stamp data now.
Archivist 9, publish resilience parameters.
Archivist 9 confirms the spec mismatch. The stamp is forged.
Initiate quarantine protocols for Bank 7 immediately.
Audits. Resilience. Cross-clan. Archival.
Audits and resilience. Cross-clan drills. Redundancy. Archival logs. Archivist 9 publishes spec.
Audits and resilience. Cross-clan drills. Redundancy. Archival logs.
Consequences. Faster care. Safer industry.
fewer disputes. Tagged to tonal astronomy experiments.
Consequences: faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes. Tagged to tonal astronomy experiments.
Consequences: faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes. Tagged to tonal astronomy experiments.
Consequences: faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes. Tagged to tonal astronomy experiments.
Code 7 activated. Adjust the flow rate immediately.
Parity stabilization engaged.
Consequences: faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes. Tagged to tonal astronomy experiments. Consequences: faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes.
Consequences: faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes. Tagged to tonal astronomy experiments.
Consequences: faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes. Consequences: faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes. Tagged to tonal astronomy experiments.
Faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes.
Consequences: faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes. Tagged to tonal astronomy experiments.
Consequences: faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes. Tagged to tonal astronomy experiments. Faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes.
Faster care, safer industry, and fewer disputes. The consequences of tonal astronomy experiments.
Consequences: faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes. Tagged to tonal astronomy experiments. Consequences: faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes. Consequences: faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes. Tonal astronomy experiments. Consequences: faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes. Tagged to tonal astronomy experiments.
Faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes.
Consequences: faster care, safer industry, fewer disputes.
This is